welcome here. I'm so happy that you stopped by. We are going to be doing some cooking today. We are going to be prepping some meals for the next few days, and yeah, just wanted to bring you all along. It seems like you guys really enjoyed that last video where I just talked with you and went through my morning as I just prepped some meals. So we're gonna do that again, and hopefully it gives you some inspiration on meals that you can make too. I'm going to be doing a couple of recipes that are new to me. I've never made them before, but I saw the reviews and they were rated very highly, so I'm excited because one of them seemed super easy. It's a Tikka Masala in the Instant Pot, so that's even better because it's like super easy to throw together, which is like my favorite thing ever, especially with a baby, or if you're busy, then that's even better for you because you don't have to worry about it, and that's like the best, right? We are going to be starting with the chickpea tikka masala, and the reason I chose this one is because I still have a lot of leftover chickpeas and I want to make sure that I make a delicious meal out of it. I have some meals ready for the week, so let's get to it. Let's get to making that tikka masala. So I am going to be making it in my Instant Pot, but the instructions are for just putting it on the stove top. So I diced up an onion, about a fourth, and I put it on the saute feature on my Instant Pot, and just gonna let that cook down a little bit. Add in my chickpeas. Then I'm gonna throw in my cans of tomatoes along with the coconut milk, and throw in a lot of minced garlic and some garam masala. This adds so much flavor. It's amazing how just that as the main seasoning made such a difference. I seasoned it with some salt and some pepper, set it in my Instant Pot for 8 minutes, and I could move on to make the next thing. If this is your first time here, hi, let me introduce myself. I'm Millie. I make just plant-based lifestyle videos. I have been plant-based for over 3 years now. My husband has been plant-based for over a year, and our baby has been plant-based like pretty much her entire life. So we just love sharing our plant-based lifestyle. I share grocery hauls, I share vegan recipes, I share things about our life and our outings if we go out and try a new vegan spot. So that's just kind of what you'll find here. So welcome if you are here, and if you'd like to stick around, I'd be so happy to have you here. Welcome to the family. Moving on to the next thing. What's the next thing? We are going to make some white rice, but this is a special kind of white rice. So give me a second while I put these specific things away, clean this part up, because that's kind of what I do. I kind of clean as I go. That way at the end of it, I don't have much to clean up. Let me know if you're like that too, because it saves you so much time. That way at the end of it, if you want to enjoy some of the stuff that you made, you don't have to stress out about cleaning. I am going to make this next recipe in my rice cooker. We've had this little mini rice cooker since we got married. Somebody gifted it to us, and it has been our most used wedding gift in the last 5 years. So we love our rice cooker. Awesome. So to my rice cooker, I added 2 cups of white rice and made sure it was rinsed. I added a cinnamon stick, some vanilla extract, and some cinnamon powder, along with 2 cups of water. Gave that a mix, and that was that. I have made an arroz con leche recipe before, but I feel like with that one, because you kind of cook it and boil it alongside the milk, it does get creamy, but then after a while, after like 2 days, it kind of starts getting more thick, which is, it's really yummy, but that's not kind of what I'm going for with this. I'm thinking about this more of like a creamy, like not thick, but like kind of creamy, and like, I don't know, we'll see how it turns out, but I'm pretty sure this actually might work. So I'll let you know at the end. So the next thing we're going to be making is some oven roasted potatoes and some chicken strips, some gardein chicken strips, that is, of course, vegan always. I did want to let you know, guys, that I do have a page on Instagram that is just for like vegan recipes. If you click in the description box of each photo and video, you can find all of the ingredients and the instructions for each of the recipes that I've made in the past. So if you ever want to reference back to a recipe, you can do it that way. Oh my gosh, I had to take a second to stop what I was doing with the potatoes and smell the rice. It's like blowing like the steam like right on my face. Could you see it? Could you see it? It smells so good. It smells just like arroz con leche, which is fascinating because it has no milk. It's just the cinnamon and the vanilla. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing. I could already tell. So this is definitely gonna be a game changer. This should be ready, but I'm gonna let it sit there until the pressure naturally releases. I just wanted to stop because it smells so good. If you have been here on my channel before, then you probably know that I love to season my food like a lot. So for this, I use some garlic powder, some onion powder, and a ton of nutritional yeast. This has been my favorite. And also this Tabitha Brown Sunshine seasoning. If you guys have not tried this, you have to go and try it like ASAP because these are so good. And these are the garden chicken strips that I am using. I'm just gonna place them on the sheet pan and put them in the oven as well. I placed it in the oven for 25 minutes on 400 degrees, just as you wish. And also at this point, my rice was done and it came out so beautiful. So I'm going to be making a jalapeno sauce. I follow this amazing content creator called The Vegan Babe, and she shares just so many high protein recipes. I saw her post a video on this dressing and it just looked so good and creamy. So I thought, let's make this, let's put it on top of the potatoes and the chicken and make a yummy salad. So for the dressing, I followed the exact instructions on her blog post, and I did 1/3 cup sunflower seeds, the juice of an entire lemon, 1 jalapeno with the seeds removed, but feel free to keep them in if you want. I added some garlic and some onion powder, 1 teaspoon maple syrup, and some salt to taste, as well as some water to allow it to mix properly. And then later on, I did end up adding in just more water as I went, just to make it the consistency that I wanted. Oh, that looks so good. This is possibly one of the most delicious dressings I've ever tried. Oh my gosh. I would have never thought of adding sunflower seeds to this. Oh my gosh. Add some cilantro to this. That is so good. Like the amount of lemon of adding the whole thing really did this. Like it's just so good. Make this. It's linked down below in the description box. I do my best to try to link all the things that I make down below and the ingredients and all this stuff for the things that I make. So yeah, just FYI, you can check the description box down below for that. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is gonna be amazing on the potatoes. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. Even baby wants them. That looks so good. Definitely next time I make this, I want to add some cauliflower because I love veggies. I love adding like bulking up meals with veggies. I think just because I love veggies, I love the flavor of veggies, and so I think that's definitely what I'm gonna do next time around, and add some lemon so it could have like that zing to it. But other than that, it is absolutely delicious. Go make it. It's so good. And now it's time to plate everything that we've made today. So I'm gonna start with the Tikka Masala. So for the bowl, I added my white rice. I added the chickpeas, drizzled it with some lemon and some cilantro would be really good. For that second meal, I added my potatoes, some couscous I had left over, some veggies, and my garden chicken strips, and topped it off with the dressing. We gotta load this up with the dressing. It is so delicious. And I ended up adding even more just to thin it out to like a nice consistency since it sets in the fridge a little bit. But that dressing is absolutely delicious. Again, you could try it with cilantro. I'm sure that's gonna be even so good. Doesn't that just look amazing? So I put some of the rice in here, the cinnamon rice, and I'm gonna add some milk. I want it to cover it because I want it milky, but I want it like not too thick, so that's gonna be perfect. gosh, I did a good job with this one. Looks beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I need to take a picture of all these and then we'll do a taste test afterwards. Now it's time to taste them. I am in a different part of our place. I want to get a little comfortable. And let's try the chickpea. That's so delicious. Make that. Add that to your weekly meal for next week. That is amazing. And now the potatoes are cold, but let's try all of this together. Wow. This is so good. That's the best way to describe food. I am a huge fan of the garden strips. These are like a perfect addition to a salad, but if you don't want to have garden, then that's totally fine. But you could also replace it with some tofu or even probably some pinto beans or some white beans. Both of these are a 10 out of 10. You need to try both. Let's move on to the next one, the dessert. I did let this set for a few minutes. Guys, this is amazing. This video is a success. You need to try all three. That's amazing. I can't. Guys, this is so good. It's just so perfect. Like, the maple syrup on top definitely like sweetens it up. You can add some brown sugar if you want to add that. But I think that maple syrup, oh my gosh, I did not think it was going to be this good. Alright guys, but that is it for me today. Thank you for joining me and for spending some time with me today. I am so thankful for each and every one of you who has supported me throughout the past like 2-3 years of doing YouTube. I'm so thankful. My baby's calling for me. She's crying, so I think it's time to go. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!